Sorry.
Next. Hey guys.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you so early in the morning. Cheers.
Got a little head cold going on, but we're pushing through.
She walked in and I said, is it early on a Monday morning or are you not doing so hot? What's the deal? And I remember your husband was sick all last week, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. It's all of the above.
Big weekend, right? You had a big daddy birthday.
We did. Big 70th birthday. It was so fun. He was surprised and cried for like an hour.
That's so cute.
Yeah, which was awesome. No, I mean, these head colds, they're no fun. I'll take a stomach bug though. I'll take a 12-hour bug.
She's like, could I please right before the holidays? Well, the funny thing is, not funny, haha, but like interesting thing is that this is busy season for sure for people. I don't even think just in our industry, but I mean, everyone's got a holiday party, the class parties, the field trips, the teacher gifts. Like there's extra things on your calendar happening right now. So you are burning the candle at both ends for sure. So you might be getting a little rundown.
Yeah, business-wise and just events. Like last week, we were out almost every night at a work event or a holiday party or
just getting dinner together. My kids are like, you're just going out with Krista. I said, no, this one's actually work. It's a client party. She's a client. And yes, we happened to go get food after, but I said, it's just perfect. Yeah. She looked at me and said, burrata and Brussels? Is that what we want? I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I want. You're the best person to go on a date with.
We're work wives.
Yeah, work wives.
Our husbands get a little jealous, but...
Yeah. That's what Kent said that all weekend. Have fun with your wife. Have fun with your wife, Krista. And I said, damn right. She's so great to go out with. She wants exactly what I want. We get to share everything and it's perfect.
It's great. Yeah. And don't forget the crab cake.
We went out the other night to drift in like the Lake Wiley area because we were going to Daniel Stowe Botanical Gardens for an event. And we decided to meet up at Drift. It's like a cool, hot spot down that way on the lake. And there was a gentleman at the bar. If there's any single ladies, I highly recommend if you want to be out on the prowl, this bar might be a good spot for you. And this gentleman was striking up a conversation with us, being very friendly and respectful.
Nice, yeah.
But he wanted to make sure we had the best that Drift had to offer and included a crab cake being sent to us for us to try.
Yeah, and he was getting frustrated that it was taking too long because we were walking out the door.
Well, he tried to get us a bottle of wine and we're like, oh, we're going to an event. We just like popped in to meet basically, but we're not staying to have like another bottle of wine.
Yeah.
So, and then we met another gentleman who it was his 70th birthday. Very friendly. Everyone was super friendly and sweet. Service was pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, everything was really good. The tacos I didn't like. We sent them back.
That's right.
But everything was really, really good. We walk out the door to go to our event. And Glenn says, man, if we were hookers, we would make a lot of money.
Well, it just like dawned on me that it wasn't even like we were like being cougars. We just were like sitting in a place and it was like fish in a barrel. Like I just felt like we
sat next to each other for an hour, didn't talk to each other because you were talking to Bill with his birthday and then the crab cake guy next to me. That's so funny.
And we just were trying to have a drink before going to another party.
Exactly.
And people are trying to send wine to our table and everything. Like,
it was funny.
You could see how easily you get roped into the wrong side of things.
Easily. Yes. But the event we went to was at Daniel Stowe Botanical Garden, and I had never been out there. And I've never seen the Christmas lights.
It's cool.
If you haven't done that, I highly recommend it. It was awesome. And it just keeps going.
Yeah. So, I mean, wear your warm clothes, wear good walking shoes, because it is like a lot of trails outside, not so much like Whitewater Center where it's like terrain, but it is like walking paths outside. So, make sure you have your heavy coat on and stuff, but it is beautiful. And it just really is a really pretty light display outside on their beautiful acreage. And I think during the daytime too, they do like horse-drawn carriage rides and some fun holiday stuff. So it's a cool, space and way to use that throughout the year.
Yeah, so. It was beautiful. We were walking with Pete, one of the owners of Mothers, that we frequent quite a bit, but we were walking with him and we were like, should we go left? Should we go right? Are we going to be able to make it back?
How are we not going to get lost? Yeah, we have the lights to guide us home, but it was super fun.
It was so fun. But if you're just joining the podcast, thank you for listening. We have a fun 30-minute podcast we do weekly where we talk about funny things that happened, laugh with us, have some wine with us. It's morning, so we have coffee this morning.
We have coffee to lattes. Krista said, I'm getting a coffee. You want one? And then I gave her my order, which she found to be very confusing.
Yeah, it's like oat milk and vanilla, sugar-free, or peppermint, or lavender.
Well, I said I want a latte, but I want you to sweeten it with something. So you can either do sugar-free vanilla or you could do like a peppermint, or a lot of
Yeah.
places, like you went to a specialty little coffee house, they usually have like a lavender or something.
Something, yeah.
Something
Good.
fancy.
Something fancy.
Mm-hmm.
It is fancy.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Vanilla lavender.
So then she couldn't think about what she would want. And so she just like, take two. I'll do it.
Yeah. Can I just have two of these, please? Thanks. It was too overwhelming this morning.
And so then, okay, so tonight I'm going to a gingerbread and cocktail making class
Sounds so fun.
at another little festive holiday thing. And then I have another work party this week. We have a charity event for ISF this week. There's a lot. I mean,
there's a lot.
So I found it important to remember to be taking care of our skin. So I actually, where we're at this week is Avi Aesthetics, which is an esthetician, Lori, who her maiden name is Vosi, with the Vosi family, but she went out on her own and has done some friends of my skin for years. A good friend of mine, Melissa, was like, you really need to go see my friend Lori. Like, I think she could do a number on you. I'm like, thanks, Melissa.
Your skin does look really, really good.
Thank you. So I came in last week and she did a number on me, and I'm using so many good products. And she's like, she's very friendly. She's like, what do you use now? And I named it. And I'm like, oh, Arbonne. And she's like, okay, I'll send you a bag of stuff to take home. And I'm like, okay.
She gave the nod, like, okay.
And we're just having fun, and it's so much stuff to learn, and it's so interesting to see when someone's, at the top of their game, ahead of the curve in their craft, too, to see what they're exploring, what they think. And I think it's really worth it. Anyone of a certain age or older, just to have someone look at your skin and say, there are things we can do, right? Like, we try to eat well, we try to work out, but sometimes the outside we can treat, topically too. So
yes, and this place is beautiful.
I know. Yeah, we're in Carmel Commons, like not too far from Latin, and just like it's a great area in South Charlotte, not too far from Calvary Church area.
Yeah, like Carmel and 51. Yeah, it's beautiful here though. I can't wait to have her on to tell more about her story and this awesome place and the services that they offer and all the amazing products.
Okay, but sorry. Next, I went to a champagne party on Saturday.
What?
I know I probably should have invited you.
Yeah.
But
first of all, hold on. Sorry, next. Back it up. I didn't get invited to that. And then tonight she's like, oh, by the way, I have an extra ticket because someone bailed on me. Why wasn't I invited to that in the first place?
I think it was too far for you and you're so busy with all your other things. I know, but I actually should have invited you to Saturday because it was at Foxcroft Wines, which we love. And there's one near me and one near you that we frequent. But so the one near me, yours might have been doing it too, but was doing a champagne day. So it was like $45.
Yeah.
You get to go from like 12 to 3, and you get to try like 40 champagnes.
Ooh.
And all of the vintners or whomever that sells them, the brand reps, were all there, like little stations. So there were like 9 stations, each with like 4 or 5 bottles, and they would explain each one, talk about the grapes, talk about the region, talk about why it's different.
Yeah.
And then, we got to try them all. And there was, of course, the dump cup, but then my friend Jackie, we walk in and it's crowded, and we decided let's go closer to 1 if it says it's a drop-in. And she's like, well, I'm never going to be able to get drunk here. And I'm like, famous last words, Jackie. Famous last words. So anyway.
She's so funny.
We start there, have our champagne. I walk out with a case later.
Okay.
I bought a case. My husband's like, oh, that looks like your birthday present to me, doesn't it? I said, well, I did take notes. And I have my list with me of all of the good champagnes and why I chose it.
Okay.
Like, I was particular about the ones I bought. I did notate them on the form.
Yes.
And we like to drink bubbles. And the prices were unreal.
Okay.
Because they were doing the holiday special.
I'm getting angry.
I'm sorry.
As I'm sitting here listening.
I should have told you. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
So then a couple of the girls, like the husbands, were all texting, like, what are we going to do with this mess? So, like, let's just go hang out in my basement. So then everyone came back to my house and we cooked out and stuff and had a fun day. So I was not very happy yesterday.
Yeah.
I was trying to drink I woke up, chunked Gatorade. Yeah. And was like, I'm too old for this.
Yeah.
Drinking champagne during the day. But then my husband's like, well, I really want everyone to go to the Chapel Hill game. So can you just rally? 5 o'clock tip. Come on. We're leaving at 1.
Yeah.
I'm like, leaving at 1 to drive to Raleigh? Okay. I can do it. So I did it. We went. We had fun. We won. It was great to be in the Dean Dome for victory and just, festive family stuff all the time.
The 5 of you went?
Yes, plus my 2 friends of the kids, because,
you gotta have,
why can't we ever go anywhere alone?
I can't.
We could never be alone.
We could never be alone. That's fun. So you rallied. You did okay.
I rallied. It was fine.
Yeah, so what were there different champagnes that you hadn't tried before that
Yeah, and just kind of like learning about the regions. Like there's Blanc to Blancs,
Right.
Cremants, and just like the grape varietals that they do, which I always find so interesting because I would never want to drink a glass of Chardonnay, like if there are any other options. But I really like a lot of the Chardonnay leaning champagnes. Like it always has a percentage of Chardonnay in it, which is the bulk of them. But when they say that, I'm always kind of like, no, I'm not gonna like it. And then I'm like, ooh, I like this one.
Yeah. And
just being in a taste test with people that you like and you normally think you respect their opinion, and then when they're like, ooh, I like this one, I'm like, oh, okay. And then there's some where you're like, yes, this is exactly what champagne should taste like. Like it was really fun.
That's fun.
And some of them were like tasted like sulfur. Some of them were sweeter. Some of them are drier when they say that, and it was neat. It was really cool. So I would recommend anyone getting on the Foxcroft website because they do like wine dinners. Yeah. They do some fun stuff like that I think are cool events to go to.
That's awesome. Well, last week we had our bourbon event, which was amazing. It was we started off at Chiefs and then went to the Goodyear House.
Okay, where is Chiefs? Because is that in like South End?
Noda.
Okay, I haven't been there yet.
It's so cute.
Good. Yes. And is it like just a little bar? Like a little...
Chiefs is. It's like a little swanky bar. There's a few rooms, like tables, chairs, fireplace. It's really cute. And then we went to Goodyear House and it was Jefferson's Ocean. It was really good. And I don't really drink bourbon.
I don't at all.
But it was cool to taste the differences, like you're talking about with the champagne and the way that they, curate it. And like Jefferson's Ocean, they let it, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Ferment in the barrel or something?
Yeah, I'm not saying the right word. Age, yeah. But they do it on the ocean. So it's constantly moving. That's cool.
That's actually really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that was really fun on Wednesday. That was for Thompson.
Yeah, Goodyear House is supposed to be, the food is supposed to be unreal.
Incredible.
And that you guys had such a good meal.
Incredible.
So good.
And it's hard, to when you have dinners like that, with wine or bourbon dinners, to the timing of everything, but they knocked it out of the park. The portions were great, the food was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a cool event. I can't wait to do another one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I invited you to that one.
I know. Thank you. Yeah, I just gotta remember to tell you to do everything. Just like be in on my calendar.
Just
like I have your location.
Yeah.
I was like, has she left yet? I know where she is.
Oh my
gosh. All right. Well, sorry. Next, by the way, we are debating doing not a Facebook Live, but live stories once in a while because when we walked out of that bar the other night. We had a good laugh.
I know.
We should have been recording this. So we might start popping in some exciting, fun stuff just to be silly.
Yeah, and interact a little more.
I know. All right. So are you ready for the holidays? People always ask me that. Have you bought all the gifts?
No, I haven't bought one gift.
Yes, you have.
I did.
I set it up for you. I got you all the tickets.
Oh yeah,
you have one gift. We can't talk about it. We can't talk about it.
But you're right.
You're way ahead of the game.
Okay, thank you. This is why I keep you around. You're right. I did. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, that's a really good gift.
The boys are going to be excited.
Yeah, we'll tell you all later, but one of the boys is in the room, so
we can't say anything. That's going to be fun.
Let's hope we're not getting ripped off. Let's hope it's not a scam.
I know. I'm going to go find her on... she ride a scooter.
What she said, she goes, Gwen knows where I live. It's okay. You can trust me. And I was like, I do know where you live. I know what your parents do. I will end you.
I will find you.
I will find you, whatever it takes.
No, I'm excited. You're right. So I did. I need to remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So are you ready? Have you bought, was that part of a Christmas gift?
No.
Okay.
No. That's just everyday life.
Yeah.
No, I don't usually let this kind of stuff stress me out because and the few things that I knew I wanted to get for certain people, like I'm excited about. Have you guys seen those? I was definitely influenced on Instagram repeatedly by the bird cameras. Like it's a bird feeder with a camera on it. So like your doorbell when someone comes to your door, but when the bird comes to eat.
Did you buy it?
I bought multiple now for like all the grandparents, like all the old people in my life. I think are really gonna love this.
That's so funny.
Because these videos look so cute of when the birds come to your door.
Yeah. Oh.
I know.
That's kind of a good idea.
I think that's a cute one, right? It's like they can buy themselves whatever they want, but I wanted to think of something a little different.
Yeah, I like that.
And then I have like my son got a new golf bag that I'm trying to hide. I think the elf might have to come back this week as well.
Damn elf. Gosh. We still bring our elf out. I mean, obviously, there's not...
The youngest kid in your house is 18. What do you mean?
Because my nieces and nephews, and they ask about it. So, I mean, I just move them around.
Okay. So that's what my sister said, that like the evolution of the elf has gotten out of control. That it used to literally be, it moved from the left side of the bookcase to the right side of the bookcase, to the mantle, to the stairs. It was never into all this mischief where it's creating messes.
Yeah.
And that is what social media and like us pleasing parents have created.
Right.
Because
it's crazy.
Because we want to be able to post about it. Like, oh, my elf. I saw a cute one where, here's an idea, if you're doing it, where the elf had said, I'm back. I'm so afraid I'm going to get in trouble. I peed myself, and he was sitting in a bowl of frozen peas.
Oh my gosh, that's cute and easy.
And they spelled it, like not like urine, like the vegetable.
Yeah, that's funny. That's super cute. Yeah, the elf stuff is,
it's gotten out of control.
It's out of control. And then they have kits you can buy.
Yeah, I've actually heard that there's women on social media that, like the elf lady, on Facebook or something, she'll give you the kit.
Ideas.
Ideas.
Or you can chat GPT it.
I know. Oh, there was a special on 20 Minutes last night about one of the chat bots with Google that, there's some big lawsuits against it, and you really have to monitor your kids because they are having these unhinged conversations, and the things that the bots are saying is not AI generated. It is giving them ideas. It is giving them prompting with
through
not
Google.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
I
know Google's taken a big hit overall as far as website traffic, right? Because of AI. People are going to ChatGPT. They're not going on to Google searching. because
they're just getting the answers then. Yeah. Instead of getting a list of websites to check, they're just being given the answer.
Yeah. So you have to make sure that your website and your Google business profile have like the AI tools in it and the right SEO to come up now in these AI searches.
Interesting.
So it's a whole different side to marketing
to tackle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good thing you know about all that stuff.
Hey, yeah. AEO.
AEO. God, she always says these things, and I'm always like, "That's your lane.
Yeah.
That's the department you handle."
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, so that's interesting, right?
I know, that is interesting.
Yeah. And your birthday's coming up.
My birthday's coming up.
I know. What are we doing?
Someone asked me that, and I said, I think we've been living life lately as my birthday.
We gotta do, yours is on Sunday? Is that Monday? It's on Monday. Oh, are we going to be together?
I hope so. But yeah, so I mean, we went to dinner the other night. That was so great. I had such a good time at 60 Vines with you the other night because literally, I mean, I mentioned it earlier, but we just want to eat the same things and we enjoy talking about all the same things. Yeah. And I posted a picture. I'm like, this is your sign. Just go have dinner with the bestie because it really just is good for the soul. Right. And this time of year when things get so busy and stressful, like, give yourself that gift of just having an hour with a girlfriend because it really does rejuvenate you in so many ways. Like, I just had a lightness and just happiness because we get that time together.
Yeah, so. It was great. It was wonderful.
And I just love 60 Vines too. I love the concept of trying all the little wines.
Yes. Yeah.
Where you just tell them, I don't know, I like a rosé, I like this, I like that. And it's not, where you're getting these goblets of wine to drink. It's just you get a couple sips of each one and you get to have a variety and you get to have a little fun. And I think and I always think the food there is consistently good.
Yeah.
Things that we like to eat. Mm-hmm. So it's great.
It's so fun.
And it was bumping in there. It was packed. It was lively. It was great.
Yeah, it was wall to wall people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so should we get Lori on here?
Yes, let's talk to our favorite new esthetician.
I love it. All right, sorry next. All right, sorry next.
We're back, and I'm super excited about our guest today. Lori Vosi Sam is here with Avi Aesthetics. Now, did I get all the names right?
Yeah.
The pronunciation
right?
Did
great.
Now, Lori has been an esthetician for many years in the Charlotte area, and she's done one of my friend's faces forever, and her skin has always looked so good, where I was like, all right, let me come find out what's going on. Now, tell us a little bit more about your background in skincare.
Okay, so I pretty much grew up in the industry. My dad being a plastic surgeon, my mom owning a med spa. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I've been around it pretty much my whole life, and I've been in industry for over 20 years now.
Wow, that's weird because you're 30.
Right?
So good.
It's doing wonders. So a couple of years ago, I decided that I wanted to go out on my own and do my own business. So here we are.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. And she has this beautiful store off Carmel Commons, not store, but a spa, where she has a couple estheticians, a couple different rooms, and basically run the gamut. Like, anyone who wants to come in can get anything for skincare other than injectables, but really just like all the treatments.
Yes. Yeah.
The
Injectables
lasers.
will come down the road, but right now we are skincare focused. Okay. So lots of results driven treatments, but still on a really kind of nice and relaxing setting is kind of our goal.
That is exactly relaxing
Yes.
setting. Like even Krista
Yeah.
was like, it's just so pretty, from the chandeliers in the rooms to you get a cozy blanket to us like sitting on these couches. Krista's trying to make Lori an offer too, to like buy the couches out of her waiting room. She's like, maybe she'll sell them to me. I want something. You have too many dogs to have white furniture.
I know.
This. You can't.
Yeah, one day I'll be able to have
One day we'll have
things.
nice things again. But Lori, I think like us, so many of us, is, you know, a working mom, has young kids, gets what the grind is like. So where do you think someone should start when it comes to skincare in terms of like products and treatments?
Yeah, honestly, consult with someone in the industry that has experience, you know, for different ages, for different cycles in your life. You know, you really kind of need to be guided for your skin according to where you are in your life, whether you're perimenopause, postmenopausal. It takes different things to reach your goals, you know. So having a good consult with somebody and getting on a good skincare regimen is probably the first step, I would say. Like, let us get your hands on your skin. Let us take a look. Let's check your sensitivities, your goals, things like that. And then we can kind of curate something for you specifically.
And that for me was the cool part, where Lori just kind of sat there and we talked for a second. She's like, tell me about your skin. And I was like, well, you know, I had to take Accutane as a kid. I had horrible acne, so it's been through the ringer. I put harsh chemicals on it forever. And now I really just do nothing with it except Botox. And she's like, all right, let's take a look. You know, and then she was like, let's do, you know, microdermabrasion and dermaplaning and some things. And then she's like, we can get some lasers in here and get some redness out, and just did, you know, the little red light thing. And technically you can correct me with the real names, but like just some things to take away redness, and then some things for fine lines, wrinkles, smaller pores, and then some cool skincare products too.
Yeah. I mean, we can pretty much target any kind of issues that you have. We just need to see your skin, get our hands on it, and see what you can tolerate and things like that. So.
And she sent me home with some cool products too, which she has available here. And how do you guys determine what to carry? Like, is it because you're seeing the science behind it and think it really works?
Yeah, and it's, you know, just being in the industry for so long, I've tried so many different lines. I mean, I really focus on the medical grade products, because if you're not using med grade, it's not doing anything.
Right.
So I've really just done a lot of studying and, you know, go to different trainings and things like that, figure out, and use it myself.
Yeah, and your skin looks beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just also a product junkie, and that's in my industry, but it's just really testing them out and knowing the science behind them and that they're actually going to do something.
You know, we were talking about our kids' Christmas gifts, and I'm like, well, my girls even want the mini fridge for all the products and junk that they buy at Sephora. And she's like, no, they have to be careful what they're putting on their baby skin.
Yes,
and I'm like,
they can do damage by just using all this stuff when their skin doesn't need it.
And it's
they're
artificial.
Become dependent on it, and then they'll have to use, you know, stronger stuff at a young age. I mean, our goal right now is to get our skin to look like the younger skin. So we don't want them ruining that now.
That was one of the products you were telling me about, how it came about to really rejuvenate our skin, but it was by accident, right? Tell us about that story.
Yeah, Plated.
The product is called Plated.
Yes, it's exosomes. It's kind of the new buzzword out there. It's that new groundbreaking ingredient out there that's kind of been the latest since growth factors. So we're really excited about it. They're basically communication cells to regenerate. So it's regenerative medicine, basically. So the cardiologist, he's a heart transplant surgeon, was on the study of it. He was using it in the linings of the hearts for the transplants, and just noticed that it regenerated skin immediately. So they were like, we've got something here, and they do.
They're like, my lab tech's hands look amazing.
Yeah,
and they're like,
their hands and stuff that they were using this technology was just getting better, and so they launched Plated, and now it's just showing up everywhere. It's something that truly actually works.
Yeah.
And we just need a little drop.
Yes, it's our gold serum.
And then you wait 5 minutes. Like, Laura even gave me notes to use back at home with like the products and when to use it, how long to wait in between products, because I think the timing can matter, because we're just applying, so it needs to absorb.
It does matter. Yeah, it absolutely does matter, especially as we age.
Yeah,
you know, our skin reacts differently. It's not going to act as well, so we kind of have to help guide it
to age backwards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And one of my questions I had for Lori was like, well, I mean, I've heard, you know, like seasonally you should come in maybe to really get like a deep cleaning of your pores and stuff. And she said, honestly, you know, as we get older, once a month, someone should really be coming in to see an esthetician to get your skin looked at in terms of just keeping it healthy and youthful.
Yeah.
Whether that's a facial every time, or it could be a laser, it could just be microdermabrasion, or anything.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything intense every month. You know, something as simple as just a monthly dermaplane to keep that cell turnover going. You know, it's just like diet and exercise. You just have to be consistent with it. You know, use good product at home. But those monthly facials, we're trying to speed up that cell turnover to about that monthly process. And that's because when we're younger, that's our skin cell cycle works like that fast. But as we get older, that slows down.
Everything slows to a crawl, like our metabolism. Everything slows the hell down.
Everything does.
We just gotta help it out.
Right, except our alcohol intake. That's the only thing that hasn't slowed down lately. For us, at least. Okay.
And I was like, Lori, don't look at my skin today.
Right, yeah, she'll get you in there. She'll get you in there.
That's okay.
Get you out.
Yeah. I'm excited too. You know, my son is 18 and he has had some issues with his skin like the past 2 years. And, you know, we've tried different things. So I would love for him to come in and get a consultation and get, you know, because that's tough.
Yeah, like, it is tough.
And you don't want to scar.
Yeah.
You don't want to do anything permanent that can damage your skin either.
The faster you get ahead of it, the better he will be in the long run.
Yeah.
We see a ton of teens here. You know, it's really, and especially teen boys, they're really starting to kind of care more, as well as men.
Yeah.
You know, our men clientele's growing as well, but
and they love to keep it all a secret too. Like they are the undercover ones. Like, I know so many men that do get Botox and certain things, but Lord knows they'll never mention it. I'm like, why don't you help break the stigma down? We're all shouting it from the rooftops. Why don't you guys start? And they just they want to look up, but they don't want anyone to know.
Yep, my husband loves a hydrofacial.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about some of the different things that you do. Like a hydrofacial sounds like water because it's hydrating. What does that mean?
It's not water at all. It's lots of different serums that we use to exfoliate the skin, and then we flush the pores out, and then we infuse a bunch of good topical serums for hydration, for plumping, you know, things like that. It's a really good monthly treatment, or even, you know, thrown in a couple times a year to get the pores really cleaned out, your skin hydrated. Great before events.
Okay.
That's typically the go-to for holiday parties. And
because there's no downtime. There's no recovery really.
Their skin looks
it's
great,
glowing.
Yeah.
Hydrofacial ladies. Okay, there's still time.
Yep, we do tons of hydrofacials. We do ton of lasers.
Yeah.
We've got a CO2 laser, which is the perfect, kind of the ultimate treatment for resurfacing the skin.
Okay.
Super popular. We've got an IPL to get rid of brown spots and sun damage and broken capillaries, redness. Yes, which I think is what we're doing next with you.
Me with the redness.
And then we have the radiofrequency microneedling for tightening, firming, that lifting.
This is what we need all the
awesome. Yes, I believe we've talked about doing that at some point too.
So fun.
So
let's keep growing.
Yes, you know, we do basic facials, you know, for that good relaxing kind of spa feel.
It was very relaxing. And the dermaplaning too. Like I have the little ones you can buy on Amazon. Sorry, Lord. And it just takes like, I don't know, I would say 3 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, depending on if I'm doing it at night when I'm washing up and I just decide to spend. But Lori did it for like 40 minutes. And I'm like, wow, she's really doing all the work.
Cut you.
She didn't cut me like I normally cut myself.
No, those at-home ones are really just for hair too.
Well, that's
the actual dermaplaning is really getting the skin. And the at-home ones can be irritating, so you just gotta be careful with that sensitive skin. It can really kind of
Lori was nice though too. I'm like, I want to see the plate of junk that you pull out of my skin or off my face, and she didn't show me anything. She's very respectful.
She was, I'm not going to show her this. We're just going to cover that up right there. And she was saying how when you came in for your consultation, you were just like, okay, just tell me what I need to do.
Yeah.
And
I'll be a sponge. You are the expert. You tell me. I'm not going to walk in here like I know. I want your trained eye and product knowledge to help.
Well, that's the best way to go about it. That's where you're really going to get, you know, the results that you want is when you just kind of let me do my thing. Well,
and you've been in the industry for so long, so you have probably seen it all. So for somebody to come in and see you and know that it's trusted and you're going to give the right recommendations, I think is huge. Because you can go get a facial, but you're not. It might not be the right one for you, or they might not get the right products.
Well, that's kind of what a lot of my thought when opening Avi Aesthetics up was, what kind of med spa do I want?
Right.
I want a place where you can actually trust us. You know, so every esthetician that works for me has over 12 years experience.
Wow. Yeah.
Each. So, you know, we've all been trained. We've all been in the industry. We've worked on different types of skin. You know, we don't want to be some big flashy med spa. We want to be that place where you can come and trust us and, you know, learn from us and, you know, kind of feel at home at the same time. that's kind of the basis for all these.
Yeah.
things, so.
I love that. And so
Yeah.
with Christmas coming up, I know you guys are doing gift cards, right?
Yeah.
So for those of you that haven't done any shopping, this would be a
Yes.
great gift.
Avi Aesthetics,
Yeah.
AVI, right?
Yep.
AviAesthetics.com. And then you guys can come in and call too. We'll put all the phone number and all the info with it. But I think it's just worth putting that time in for yourself or for any of the men or women in your life to get that expert eye on it and someone to help us, because there is a noticeable difference when you're taking care of your skin. Like it can be lighter and brighter, especially this year with how we're burning the candle at both ends so badly. We need to make sure we're rejuvenating it the right way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your skin does look great.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. And actually, Lori took our advice from our last podcast and went and saw,
The Moxie.
went to the Moxie.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. It's
She
cool,
had
right?
an event at the Ritz. So if
That
you're
is
ever
real
uptown, you gotta
Yeah.
pop over to the Moxie and check them out too, and go
Yes.
see the
Yeah.
speakeasy and the holiday bar, and the hotel looks so cool.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Awesome. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Well, sorry
Yeah,
next. Thanks
sorry
for joining
next.
us. Come
Yeah.
see Lori and all her estheticians and get the best skin of your life to end 2025
Yeah.
and to start the new year.
Get holiday party ready.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Awesome. Thanks,
Lori.
ladies.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming.
it.
All right. Sorry next.